Now, I talked about this on Instagram. I got blocked off Instagram Live again. Like they keep flagging me for hate speech. I have no idea what they were even talking about this time. I was reading comments. I don't even know what was going. I don't even know what happened on Instagram, child. I gotta stop going back to Instagram. It's like an abusive relationship. But it's on site Africa posted this because apparently for African people, it is normal to still be like, holding the back of the head and brushing the teeth of your children on because this looked like this was a daily regimen, it looked like. Where the husband is brushing the kids' teeth, okay? He's washing them in the tub, okay? He's getting them out of the tub because she apparently is not big enough to get out the tub on her own, okay? And the mom goes downstairs. They said school morning routine. So this is something y'all do every single day. Every single day, you are holding your children's head like they can't hold their own head up and brushing their teeth for them. I felt like they look big enough at this point to at least be doing it themselves while you watch them. That's what I was thinking. Okay? Apparently 5,710 people agreed with me because they liked my comment. My comment ain't even that serious. Most of the people in the comments are voicing their opinions on how they think that this woman's husband is weird for wanting to wash these damn kids at this age. They not washing themselves at this age. Okay? Yes, there are going to be so many dental hygienists and people in the comments telling me that you're supposed to still be brushing your kids' teeth for them up until 13. I did not know that. I don't have children. I just remember growing up being taught how to brush my teeth by doing it myself and having my mom watch me or tell me to do it again. Did you wash your tongue? Like I was being taught how to do stuff as I was doing it. Once I was old enough to stand in front of the mirror and my motor skills were allowing me to do this without choking myself, and then it was fun for us. We had bubble gum, you know what I'm saying? Toothpaste. We had that mouthwash that would stain your teeth blue if you did not get out all the plaque. Like it was like a part of what they did at school, teaching us, and it was something we was doing. Like, your dental was important at home. And I also was a candy eater, and we were not big flossers like that back then. At least I wasn't. I wasn't taught to floss as a kid. So I had shit, yeah. Okay. But essentially, these are all my teeth. There's not a fake one in the bunch. Okay. And I go to the dentist now, and every time I go, no cavities, nothing. You know why? Because you got to floss. More important, floss. Okay. I mean, yeah, you got to brush your teeth. Don't get me wrong, like twice a day, but you have to floss. Flossing is so important. Okay. But either way, I just felt like my comment wasn't that deep. Teresa, you don't have to tell me. You don't have to tell me. You know why you don't have to tell me? You know why y'all don't have to tell me, Bondi? Because there are 216 comments of people consistently commenting that children don't brush their teeth right. So you should do it for them. And that's fine. If y'all feel like the children don't do it right, so y'all do it for them, I wonder when they're going to learn to do it right if you're always doing it for them. That was my only question. And when I tell you, I just didn't understand this because I was bathing myself at a young age, like maybe around 7. Like I liked being in a tub. I liked like taking care of myself. My mom had a regimen, so I would watch my mom's regimen. Like, so I don't understand why it was like, and there were people in the comments screaming and hollering all caps, just because you weren't loved like this. I was just like, oh, so this is a love thing? So like somebody just recently told me in the comments that apparently I was not loved appropriately because my mom and dad were not holding my head and brushing my teeth for me at like 7 and 8 years old. I personally felt like the way it looked like you could choke. It looked like because they don't know how far your gag reflex is. See, the way my gag reflex is set up, I probably would have choked a few times if somebody else was brushing my teeth. That's why I was doing shit myself early on. Like, you're not about to be brushing my teeth all hard and shit. I'll do it myself. The comments towards me based off they look old enough to brush their own teeth, though, I'm not even commenting about washing themselves. But the way people comment the same fucking comment over and 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 over, what? And over and over and over and over and over, because it's 213 comments, bitch. I could say it over and over a whole bunch of times and it still won't be 213 times hearing y'all tell me that kids don't brush their teeth right, that kids don't clean themselves right, that kids get in the tub and don't actually wash themselves. And I just be sitting up here like, so you don't check on them, you don't watch them, you just suppose they're gonna do it right, and you just leave and then come back? Like, that's not, you supposed to be watching them do these things as they get older. Like, how old were they when you started letting them wash themselves? Like, that was so confusing to me. People talking about sometimes you got to come behind them and wipe their butt for them. I'm like, is that really a thing? Because I remember being taught from the beginning, when you wiping yourself front to back and you wipe until you see clean, you wipe until it's clean, you wipe until you don't see anything, and then you circle the bowl. Which is something you get real clear about once people start eating your ass. I've never had any problems with. I'm just saying, you just make sure, okay? If you knew what was going on that night, you would just make sure you were extra prepared, okay? Okay. I like to say I'm a clean person. You know what I'm saying? And I've been clean for a long time. Okay. Never been a dirty bitch. Now, based on how my house looks right now, you might say it's messy. Trifling? No. Messy? Yes. It means the bathrooms are clean, but there's fucking laundry everywhere. And I haven't made my bed yet. I'm being honest, people. But I just thought it was weird because they weren't even holding their own heads up when he was brushing their teeth. That's all. Like to me, like at this age, like you should, like I feel like it should be like a watching situation. Somebody was telling me that they would fall asleep brushing their teeth. How the fuck you fall asleep brushing your teeth? You must have not went to bed early enough that night. Y'all sitting up there trying to act like I wasn't parented right when you telling me you falling asleep brushing your teeth in the morning, so your mama had to do it for you. Bitch, how are you falling asleep brushing your teeth? You should be awake by then. What time did your mama put you in bed? What time did you go to sleep? Did you have a bedtime, bitch? Because you want to talk about somebody brushing your teeth for you, but did you have a bedtime, bitch? Because you should have been awake by the time it was time to brush your teeth. How the fuck, girl, what? So you could choke and die? What were you on? Did they give you Benadryl to make you go to sleep? Why were you that sleepy at a young age like that? What's going on there? I can also question your childhood, bitch. I don't care to. I don't care to. It was just a comment, an observation. And I wasn't even going as far as other people were, y'all, because this whole post was this lady writing this whole thing about how everybody needs to stop projecting and seek therapy and all of that, because she posted this shit and apparently everybody felt like, molestation might be going on. And she wanted to let everybody know that she's good over here. I didn't even say that. I would not say that just from this. I don't like to put stuff out like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like for there to be actual like evidence, pattern, chain of events in order for me to start calling somebody, molester. I'm not doing that. You know what I'm saying? I felt like that was too much. But I also feel like once you put it up there, people gonna have an opinion about it. And sometimes they may see things that you don't see. And you should ask yourself questions sometimes. That's all. I also thought that little girl looked old enough to wash herself as well. And at least step out the tub. And I know that they edited it in a certain way because they knew it might look a certain way. That's why they edited it the way they did. And I didn't even say that. But cause I didn't feel that way, y'all. I didn't feel like that was enough for me to say some shit like that on the internet. People be wilding, but I do feel like this is like, when are they gonna do it for themselves if you're doing this much of it for them? Like, when are they gonna? Because a lot of, listen, in my experience, the greatest fail that most parents do for their kids is trying to do everything for them. They don't learn how to do things for themselves. You cleaning up for them their whole life, so now they don't know how to clean up for themselves. They trifling. They got a dirty house because you was doing all the cleaning. And I don't know how you telling me that you brushing your children's teeth for them makes them the adult that's going to be brushing their own teeth properly. I don't know how you doing it for them every morning in this way. I don't know how that teaches them to do it for themselves if you're always doing it for them. That was my only point. That was my only point. They are in the comments crashing the fuck out. They are crashing out, y'all. People are adding scenarios onto the situation. And it's like, what if they're special needs? They don't look special needs. Nobody said that in the paragraph. Like, what y'all want me to do? Like, can you go comment on somebody else's comment? Like, what is you adding me for? Like, what is wrong with y'all? And then somebody was mad at me because I also did not mention the bathing. You forgetting about the bathing. Based on that logic, you saying that they shouldn't be bathing themselves. Bitch, what are you talking about? Based on what logic? Do y'all see what I mean, y'all? Just completely creating scenarios around one sentence. I didn't say anything about the bathing on purpose. Not because I necessarily feel like something is right or wrong with it, just because I felt no need to actually comment on that. The reason why I commented on the little girl for real not brushing her own teeth is because it made me want to gag watching somebody else brush her teeth. Like, it looked uncomfortable to me. And then I looked at the little boy and I was like, damn, he can't hold his own neck up. What's going on here? Like, when I tell y'all, the comment wasn't even there for 30 minutes and people was crashing out. I was just like, oh my God, it's so many of y'all not brushing y'all own teeth. Do you wipe your own ass? Do y'all learn how to wipe y'all own ass appropriately when y'all mamas do it for y'all when y'all like 8 and 9 years old? I don't know. Maybe it's because I still kind of grew up in the last era of latchkey kid, which is like, your people are on top of you. They know where you are because they care about protecting you, but they not doing everything for you. I knew I was cooking breakfast by the time I was this little girl's age, probably. Like, I learned how to cook my first egg when I was like 7 years old, 6, 7 years old. I was cooking breakfast for my mom by the time I was like 9. I had my period at 11. Like, what was I supposed to, like, what you like, you had to learn how to do things, at an early age when I was growing up. Like, you ain't have time to be out here having motherfuckers brushing your teeth for you every morning. Like, no. My mama would brush my hair for me. She'd do that when I was really young. If I was really tired, she would brush my hair for me while I was sleeping. But once that was done, go wash your face and brush your teeth. And then I watch you do it to make sure you do it right. Like, it's not that deep either way. It's not that deep either way. But they were crashing out in these comments, y'all. And it's so weird to me. Y'all, look at this. Kids actually shouldn't be brushing alone. Did I say anything about them brushing their teeth alone? Is that what I said? Or did I say they look old enough to be brushing their own teeth? That's all I said. That's all I said. Look at them, y'all, just jumping off the porch. Exactly. My child is 12 and I still will go in and give her a proper bath and brush teeth too. And that makes me feel like you weren't doing your job if you still have to wash behind them at 12. What the fuck were you doing when they were 6 and 7? Doing it for them? Like, yo, It ain't even that deep. My son is 13, came out the shower smelling like yesterday. Ma'am, when did you when like girl, what? Like, y'all, they were just crashing out. It was too much. Jay Ray, thank you for the super chat. Yay, finally caught alive. I keep seeing Reddit stories about a lot of these elementary school age kids not wiping their behinds properly. It's weird. I thought parenting was showing them how to do it. So did I. Thank you for the super chat. Y'all, I'm looking forward to my next vacation. Okay. Shout out to Reset by Design Wellness. Hold up. Shout out to Reset by Design Wellness. Okay. We're going to Bali, July 2025. Y'all go to the website, Reset by Design Wellness, and sign up so you can become a part of the click. We already sold out the first trip. So click on Bali 2 and sign up if you're trying to become a part of the click. Okay. We saw a lot of y'all sign up for the first trip. Even after it was all, you know what I'm saying? It was all, filled up. So y'all click on Bali 2 if you're trying to sign up and come along for July 15th through the 22nd. Okay. We had a great time. We always have a good time. Shout out to my girls. Okay. Shout out to everybody in the clique. Honestly, routine videos need to stop. That's funny. Like, I didn't understand this. This is one of them times that the internet really like caught me caught me completely. I was just like, what? Like, what are we talking about? Look, somebody said, man, I be having to go in after my Ayo because how you still have morning breath, but I'm like laying him in my lap. I think she meant I'm not laying him in my lap. And that's what I was saying. Like, he not even holding up his own. I don't even have a problem with that comment. Like, but why he not holding up his own neck, ma'am? But then her acting like molestation is something that only happens in America. It's like, ma'am, girl, there's no such thing. Like, what are you talking about? Anywhere there are men, there are people being molested. Like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?